to our Venetian apartment. So this is the living room and kitchen area. It's pretty comfy, have everything we need. If we come over here, we have a little table for eating. Kitchen with everything that we need. And if we come over here across the way, then we have our sleeping area, which has got nice big bed. And then it has a big wardrobe for all of your clothes. Sometimes that's hard to find, especially in Venice, to have this much storage space. And got an old door. Come out here, take the stairs, and up we go to the terrace. Welcome to our terrace, our rooftop terrace here in Venice. Quite spectacular. We actually have 360-degree views of Venice here. We can see everything from, we've just got the old parts of Venice. We have a church next to us with really cool statues, bell towers, the onion domes of the Basilica di San Marco, and the Campanile. And that is Piazza San Marco right over there. Can't wait to see sunsets and sunrises from up here, enjoying our wine and our morning coffee. It's pretty spectacular. We're starting to see the lamps light up over across the canal in front of the Doge's Palace and Piazza San Marco. Stunning! beach in Burano and just enjoy this absolutely gorgeous November day here in Venice. We have arrived in Burano, and it is a beautiful little fishing village out in the Venetian lagoon. It became a settlement in sometime around the 6th century. It was settled by Romans. And now it is still a fishing village to this day. As we explore, we'll see all of the colorful houses, and the reason why they're so colorful is because when the fishermen would come in the dark, they could see their houses by the colors, the bright colors on their house, so they knew where to go and park their boats in front of their house. So it makes for just a very picturesque little village out here in the lagoon. Just setting up their shops for today. It's not very busy yet, but Burano will be very busy during the day. It's a lovely little village to come check out, a lot quieter than the main Venetian islands. But just it's a beautiful day to just stroll around, window shop, go in some stores, maybe get some gelato and some lunch. Looking forward to our day here. And we have stopped a little cafe here on the main strada, or this main little street, for lunch, per pranzo, just for lunch. So I'm going to have the frittura di pesce in cono. So it's just basically a variety of fried fish in a paper cone, and then Kimball's gonna have the mozzarella and tomato panino. It should be very good. Go this way. So here we are in Torcello, on the island of Torcello. We're gonna walk down a little ways to the main little area. You'll see how undensely populated it is. There's hardly anybody here anymore. But the importance of Torcello to the history of the of Venice and the Venetian Republic is that in 432 AD, it was actually the first place settled in the lagoon to have inhabitants. They had people from the mainland came here to escape the Germanic tribes that were coming and invading the areas on the mainland. And so they took refuge out here in the lagoon. And this was actually the very first place they called the parent island of Venice, because there were actually people that lived here way before they moved to Venice, and it became the much more populated area. At one time, it was said to have between 10 and 30,000 people that lived here on Torcello, but you'll see here in a little bit that there isn't much left. There's an old church which has some incredible Byzantine mosaics. The church, the Santa Maria Assunta Church here on Torcello, was established in the 600s. So this is a very important place historically for Venice, and really excited to show Kimball and check it out. Buona giornata. So here we have what's known as the Devil's Bridge. It's unusual, one, because it doesn't have any balustrades. As you can see, there's no balustrades on it, so you have to be very careful when you go over it. But there's a legend with this bridge, and why it's called the Devil's Bridge is that back during the Austrian occupation of the area, a young girl fell in love with an Austrian soldier. Her family did not like that, and so they had him killed. And as the story goes, the young woman went to a witch and asked her to bring her young Austrian officer lover back to life. So in exchange for bringing her lover back to life, she was supposed to give the witch the soul of 7 children. Now, that legend also says that before they could meet on the proposed date, the witch died. And so she was not able to fulfill her end of the promise and bring her lover back to life. However, it's said that every day on December 24th, every evening, which is the date that they were supposed to meet, the devil shows up to claim those 7 souls that he was due. And that's the legend of the Devil's Bridge. We just left the Basilica di Santa Maria Assunta here in Torcello. Fortunately, there's no photographs inside, no cameras allowed. But we'll probably insert some pictures, see what we can find, because it's got these amazing Byzantine mosaics from the late 600s. So they're very important. So we're getting ready to go up to the Campanile, and we're gonna climb it up to the top and just check it out and see the scenery from up top of the bell tower here. All right, let's do this, honey. We're gonna climb all the way to the top. Get your heart pumping a little bit. Pom, 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 pom. Parecchio.
Così sì.
Parecchioso. All right. I want to live there. I do. There's a beautiful little villa on the end of the island. If you look over there, how peaceful would that be to live there? This is the old church right here that they're doing work on, and then the newer church, which is still a really old church. I'm not sure how old, probably at least 1,000 years old. It looks like they're redoing the inn. See the inn I was telling you about where Hemingway stayed? Looks like it's under renovations to bring it back. We're in the Campanile of the Santa Church. We went up all these ramps, maybe 10 ramps and stairs to get up to the top. It was a workout, but it's absolutely beautiful up here. Worth the effort.